Hello, my name is Kevin Gorenberg, and I will be taking you through the strategy behind the multinational fitness franchise Orangetheory Fitness. Co-founded in 2010 by Ellen Latham and current CEO David Long, OTF is a highly successful group fitness gym offering 50 to 60-minute high-intensity interval training sessions with expert coaches and consistent workout routines at over 1,500 facilities worldwide. Holding a niche segment of a $30.8 billion market, which covers multiple competitive landscapes, OTF occupies three segments of the fitness industry, including personal training, group, and franchise fitness centers, which is their primary market segment. Franchise fitness is a critical market accounting for $5.43 billion, or about 9% of the total fitness market, of which OTF accounts for roughly 17%, coming in as the third largest in the segment. The franchise structure allows for consistent experiences while achieving fast expansion and minimizing corporate costs. With the average monthly gym membership costing $37.70, and OTF on average at $130, with prices ranging from $59 to $319 in major metropolitan areas like New York, low cost and best cost are clearly not part of the business strategy for the brand. OTF truly sets its business level strategy and focus on differentiation. Uniqueness drivers demonstrate the justification behind why OTF has found success through differentiation. The primary driver is their technology and innovation, which is provided by their proprietary tracking and software used to give members real-time statistics and feedback. This technological support offers the information that is not provided by most fitness outlets. The second critical uniqueness driver is the enhancement of the customer experience. Workouts are planned for consistency at all facilities globally to ensure fitness goals can be achieved without interruption, regardless of where you are. By providing additional benchmarks and challenges, it sets members up with initial goals, ongoing tracking, and benchmarks to identify self-improvement rather than personal competition with others. Breaking this down into three key parts, we can focus on who is served, how they satisfy their market, and what existing skills they use to do so. With a broad target market, the concept of the fitness program is to help people understand, track, and receive guidance to achieve their fitness goals. With this in mind, it typically puts a focus on people with less formal knowledge of fitness. Although more experienced members will still see the same benefits of differentiation through uniqueness, the majority of their customers begin with lower levels of knowledge and therefore gain benefit through the guided and customized experience. This target towards less experienced members allows the business to truly create a culture adopted by the employees and the members. Technological differentiation is provided to support the next driver, which is the enhancement of customer experience. This focuses on the behavioral psychology aspect of exercise. As an industry that is so focused on appearance and competition, this franchise differentiates with a focus on psychology of fitness training to ensure that members are guided with motivation, community, and training support, not just with exercise routines. The psychological focus on member goals and needs helps to show members growth through tracking so that they can see improvement over time even before they see changes to their physique. Data tracking provides real-time and long-term information for the performance improvement. With less experienced members, this high-touch, personal trainer-type approach provides the support needed to reach fitness goals without hitting the price point required for daily personal trainer interaction. According to CEO David Long in a 2018 interview about OTF's differentiation, the methods of tracking, coach guidance, consistency, and motivation are the fundamental differentiators for the brand that satisfy member goals by targeting three aspects of fitness growth. The emotional aspect is motivation, which is often the hardest to overcome, according to Long. The intellectual aspect, focused on realistic goals, improvement, and performance, is given through real data, which gives members an understanding of their change over time. Last, the physical aspect of the workout, which in this case is simply the workouts provided by the coaches. These three elements make up the differentiation that set OTF apart from nearly every other fitness facility, especially in the franchise market. While evaluating the corporate level strategy, there are a few aspects to consider. When considering the growth means test, OTF shows some things that are counterintuitive while evaluating business viability. Considering industry attractiveness, there are a highly competitive market that could be considered price inelastic if people put fitness as a priority. However, at a substantially higher price point, OTF itself could be seen as price elastic, where the alternatives are not, making competition very difficult, especially in down economic times. In terms of growth and stability, OTF saw its biggest challenge in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. OTF found an opportunity that became a growth strategy out of the need for stability in the market. With many gyms shutting down or limiting capacity, they developed and released a home-based fitness routine with guided workouts like in class via the mobile OTF app and OT Live. The need to drive stability resulted in growth for the brand, and although representing a small portion of the benefit post-pandemic, it does represent a level of diversification for the brand, allowing a further reach for their members. Given that the app features are now included in the main membership, it cannot be determined what level of value the app workouts provide, and therefore the level of diversification cannot be determined. However, this feature does help and did help ensure OTF members gain benefit from their membership and help minimize the loss of revenue in 2020 due to membership terminations. Where OTF really shines is the cost of entry due to the comparatively low investment for expansion. This comes from minimal real estate and equipment overhead coming from small facilities. As an already established player in both the personal fitness and franchise fitness market, OTF has found success through targeted evaluation model when determining locations and owners, which plays into the final step of the growth means test. By helping owners determine locations, providing equipment and training, and requiring full-time involvement, they find themselves successful at the long-term returns for the business and the stability of each franchise through consistency and support. It is important to note that there's a much longer timeline for ROI than other low-end gyms, but a higher success rate long-term, which proves the business model and the corporate level growth strategies and stability strategies. Beyond this, OTF corporate strategy is involved in the business level strategy for each location by setting strict parameters to ensure desirable locations in target markets and consistency with the culture. This is seen typically in upper middle class metropolitan areas, which leads to higher competition and, as discussed in industry attractiveness, more members in their target market whose perception may be less impacted by the competitive disadvantage of the increased cost structure. OTF has not had any real reorganization strategy beyond the COVID-19 stability shifts. However, they do focus on strategic alliance to raise brand awareness and increase value. One of the most well-known brands for high-end fitness attire is Lululemon, and rather than launching their own endeavor, OTF saw value in partnering with Lululemon, an established, reputable, and well-liked brand in the industry. In this case, they formed a non-equity strategic alliance. The recognition of similar target markets of individuals focused on fitness and in higher earning classes allowed OTF to leverage known successes and reputation without reinventing a new line. This has also provided increased sales of Lululemon products for first-time buyers at OTF and recurring purchases for those who are already familiar with the brand but want dedicated apparel. Thank you for your time. I hope this has provided some insight into the business strategy behind Orangetheory Fitness.